Hello everybody and welcome back to 1404. Now in the last episode we finished our bread production, which is now up and running, and I am right now preparing my next production, that is the beer. And I actually found a new island that I wanted to use. So first of all, we do have this island here that was in my candidates list, but look at that. This is, whoops, yeah, this was the inside of a volcano, but there is actually a volcano on this island here. It's pretty close to my area. I certainly don't want to have any buildings on it, right? Even though we have lots of mining sites here, so but well, it's a volcano, so probably that's why no one is taking it so far. We do have actually two beautiful islands still available, and that's the southern islands that I have. It's this one here that I had, if you remember from the beginning, where I wanted to have something on the way to Ashgabat, a safe corridor. Righto, that's the one. This is the island that we actually have there, and we also have this island here. Both of them have a unique thing though on them. This one has the wine, and this one has the honey. None of these production chains is though so demanding when it comes to space that it would exclude my well, production for the ciders. So I'm going to have a whole new island there as well. First of all, I do need to find, we do have a ship up there, a warfighter, a warship, that I'm going to send back to Sleepy Hollow. This one is now the bread. As we can see, it's full actually. Whoopsie. So that we have a lot of that. And isn't that nice? He's actually attacking the enemies, now attacking my... I totally did not expect that. So he's now attacking my main island right now. Let's have some towers here. Let's defend my... Yeah, and let's send my fleet in there as well. I've got... Why is he doing this, by the way? Who is that? That's the cardinal. It can only be the cardinal. So he's no longer trying endlessly to go through this corridor here. He's now going right for my main island. So this is good to know though. Right there he is as now as well. Look at that. He's now coming in from the north. So we do need now also some defense here. By the way, can we do that? Just a quick question. I think for harbor space, there's not. We can't improve the harbor space too much there. Oh, this would be possible. I could have this one, and then probably could have a tower there. Perhaps a second tower. They can attack, and they are doing this right now. But he's coming in from the north now too. But we just filled in the last spot here, so he cannot land there because there's just too much space being used already. Of course, this is quite, you know, this is not going to work for him. But at least my people see a bit of war there from time to time. But yeah, alrighty. Good to know. Thank you for that. We do need some patrols now in the northern part as well. First of all, this ship here needs to be destroyed, so I'm sending one of my warships after it. And those two warships are then going to patrol in this area. Right, look at that. There's the next one coming right away, already a bit damaged. Let's send my flagship after it. And this one here needs to be repaired still before I can put it back to action. But yeah, that's pretty grand from him to do that, right? So we're also attacking up here now. Incredible. Just when I think that I'm safe, of course this ship will not reach it. And there it's down. Another army that has been destroyed. This castle is going down for sure. And here we still have that, and this is also going down. Boom. Right. And let's send this one to that side, together with two other warships. This one and this one. They're going on a patrol now for this area here too. Right, so I'm going to have it just here. So they're patrolling in here, so if there is another transporter coming through, well, no chance. We also lost a lot of buildings there to the fire. Let's rebuild them. Quite a lot. We have the wood, fortunately. I will need... Wait a second, I'm actually going to put in a carpenter here. For those people there. That's important. And those people also don't have a carpenter yet. Let's have him here as well. Right, because we want to have a pretty city, of course. Now, let's just check. 28 citizens want to upgrade. Since we do have a bit of pottery, let's upgrade right away. I need more patricians. And there we have it. We are a small town now. Not very far yet. 510 patricians. But boy, it was hard to reach that. Let's upgrade a few more.
A fair trade. Well done. The progress in your town is practically unstoppable.
There we still have some upgrades that we can do, and probably this block here. Let's also have this block here finished. And there we still have some buildings as well. Beautiful. So that's a lot of them. With this, we have opened up now the new production. So first of all, we have now Playhouse that we can build. This building here. We also have now then available, the cathedral. There it is. In all its glory. That's a new, very, very new building. And that is not the monument yet, by the way. There it is. This is the Imperial Cathedral. This is the normal cathedral. I did not know that this exists. Takes a lot of resources, obviously, but boy, do we have a radius with that. 2 of them are fine for the whole city. Incredible. We could use this one once we have the resources for it. We've also unlocked now the landing pier finally. Should be here now as well. There it is. Perfect. Let's go for it. Right here. There we have it. And we might just add it then to the corridor here. On top of the...
Everyone at court is relying on your skills in this matter.
On top of the warehouses there. Perfect. 20 tons of clay. Let's just check. First of all, we do have this quest here still active. How much long? Or 10 minutes. We can do this. We need to find someone. We need to find a dancer. A witch. We need to find a witch that is apparently roaming around in my streets. Somewhere in this area. And there she is in the woods. But look at just how hard it is to find those pals there. And let's take her. Do we have a ship for her? I mean, we would need to bring her down all the way to the Grand Vizier. Right, the invasion has been fought off. We have still this warship here together with a flagship. Let's send the flagship on this mission. We have a bit of money. I might know I need the money for the beer production. This patrol is now up and running with 3 warships. There is still our trader that needs to go back home again. Nope, I really can't spare any more ships, right? This is still safe here because it has 3 warships. I don't see any pirates in the vicinity though, so let's risk it. Let's risk it and let's take that. There she is, the witch. And let's deliver the witch down here to Alza here. And he's doing the job then for us. Righto, off she goes on this beautiful, beautiful ship. While that is happening, I do have my trader now here. And I'm also going to upgrade more buildings around my future monument. So this is more or less the core city that we see here. Where I really want to develop everything to the maximum. Here we still have a few houses that are close to the church. Also this block here that we haven't developed yet. Of course, going to patricians is nice too. We have 500 honor. That is even better. We're still not really making that many tools. Right? We're not selling them either. Not in Sleepy Hollow anyway. We are producing a lot of them, but we are still not having a lot of them. Oh, I can have 2 more toolsmiths. Let's go with 2 more. Not the snow version though, for the last time. Follow me. Righto. So there we have quite a lot of them now. I need more tools. In Wolf's Haven though we have 170 tools, so let's get them. Because I want to get the beer started and also the cider. Oh, and look at that. Giovanni has taken over a Cardinal's Island. Once again. Devil's Hump. They did it. Once again. They're really fighting there with their money. They must have a lot of money. Fortunately, they're not fighting against us. I just enjoyed a view of a beautiful town with a beer in my hand. And I want to do this soon. Again, I'd say it's enough with the upgrading for now. We have a lot and lots of more citizens. And yes, just these few here now. Come on. And perhaps this one. And now really, let's stop. Let's stop it. Let's increase the taxes again. We are 3,200 now. I'm going to wait for those patricians here, for the citizens as well there to, you know, catch up there with their houses, so they populate their houses there properly. That's still a lot of taxes coming in. And look at that, we are at 11,000 people now, so we officially also breached the 10,000 there quite some time ago. The Grand Vizier, we can turn in the quest there. That's a bit of money, and more importantly, 120 honor. This one here still wants the clay. We can do this as well. So first of all, let's check here real quick. What items do you have, pal? Do you have something interesting for us? Nope, not really. A bit of quartz. Speaking of quartz, that is something we'll need soon. And I can also see that the pirate is getting a bit more active again. And my ship has also arrived up here now in Bushels Hill, so we can finally start with the beer. Let's get us the first warehouses up and running. So I'm going to need a few of them, because we're going to need some for the grain, and we also need something for the herbs, so the herb garden, right? So up here we can start with the grain. Let's just see, we do it with, oh yeah, we're definitely going to need a bit more wood, so I'm going to take another batch of wood then from Sleepy Hollow. By the way, we should be producing our next cargo ship there, even though I know they're expensive. We don't have that much money, but I still need to. And no more warship though. We don't need that for now. Money, 3,300. That still has to grow. Let's continue. We want to have some of these grains. As we can see, we can have quite a lot of them. I'm going to push another warehouse here as well. And then, fortunately, those are the easy ones again. So it's really just one for each one of them. Let's just try to really use the space here along the river there, right? Let's go with 6 for starters. So I'm going to squeeze in yet another one here. So that we already got for this area there the 6 that we need. We just need a road now, with as little space as possible for the road.
One of your ships is being attacked by corsairs.
That's here. Oh, lucky. Look at that, how they're chasing me now. Lucky we are close to our port there, because this would have ended badly there. I hope they're coming in now, because the less pirates we have, the better. Yes, they're going right into my harbor defense. And look at how this one's going down already. Oh, he wants that one. That was destroyed already before that. Oh god. Please. No, it's not doing it. Very good. That was successful. This one is burning. We do need some stone here. We're purchasing that stone already. Right, because on this island here on Murph, we have the 20 tons of clay that Richard Northberg wants. I'm not feeling so safe at the moment. We just destroyed 2 ships there, so it should be fine getting up there, right? The Cardinal doesn't have a big fleet, so I'm not afraid of the Cardinal. I'm more afraid of the Pirate, because he's got a lot of ships in short periods of time, and I haven't found his lair yet, so I don't know where he is. He must be somewhere down here, somewhere amongst these islands there. No idea. This will be tricky. Destroying him, we can forget that for the moment. It's absolutely impossible. But he's just spamming ships. Right now we destroyed 2 of his ships, so that means he doesn't have that many out there at the moment. He's really determined to destroy this ship there, and he will now. He's sacrificing one of his own ships there. Almost. He turned away again. But this is not looking so good here. No, let's send my ships back. I'm a bit afraid of the pirate. I have a few tools perhaps, but primarily stone, and it's basically that. I don't want to load too much on it because it slows it down. This trader is fast enough to outrun the pirates. Now look at that, he's trying it again. It's incredible, right?
Your generosity will bear fruit one day.
Oh, and a new trade rank there as well. Let's take this one down. We can do this.
You've got a good deal there.
Yep. And boom, another ship is going down. He actually left something. A wig full of lice. That is not something we might need. Let's go back there, wait for the trader so we can build a repair crane. And here we now have all the wood coming. There we have them, so it's actually also only one that fits in. But look at how nice these buildings are. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely, lots of details there, and this is now producing the herbs for us. So we have the herbs and we have the grain, 6 there, 6 there, and now we can go for the brewery and thus finish our next product that we need for our people. Let's not have the warehouse yet, but let's have the brewery there. There it is, Monastery Brewery, and I'm thinking about 3 of them for now. This should work. Those 3. There they are in all their glory, and we'll just see how this turns out. Nina, the second, is going to be on my beer trade route. So beer. And that is going from Bushels Hill then to Sleepy Hollow. And boy, do we have a short distance for all of these trade routes, which makes it just very, very good and very efficient. I'm going to have, again,
An inferno
Not going to
is
make it too full
destroying
there,
your
but
settlement.
it's fast enough, so we don't need to make it too full there, I think. My patrols here are keeping that area safe. Very good. My patrols down here keep that area safe. The only thing that we have now is those ships down here, where also my trader has arrived. Let's unload. Let's build us the repair crane that we need. And yeah, let's squeeze it in here. Actually, let's have it here. So every ship that arrives is going to be repaired then as well. And especially those two are being repaired now. The baggers once again. Yep, let's accept, because you can decline them 3 times. So with the 3rd time you get the consequences. That is a raid. But with 2 declines nothing happens. And I want to push the price there first. Right, so we're getting already, as you saw, 3,000 more than the last request. And this increases over time. The only thing that I need to do is, we have the almshouse here, which is almost full. So we should need to place another one. Or we, well, should better place another one, because you don't want to have any homeless beggars. And I think, let's place them as far outside as possible. So I think we should have a proper space then. Yeah, not access to the church though. This one has an access to the church. Very good. So that is fine. We also have a lot of cider at the moment. Last time I checked, it is full, so we don't need those cider plantations anymore. Instead of them, first of all, I love to have the cider plantations close to my town. It just fits, you know. So also in medieval time, of course, the city ended with the farms around it. And in that case, we have the farms. If I want to expand the city, I can just have more buildings then towards it, or can replace them with buildings. But so far, I love it that we have some houses here, and then the orchards begin. So where we have the apple trees right away. And we do the same thing here, so we no longer need those plantations. And instead of them, we're just going to add a bit more of the city. So we have a marketplace there. Not the best extension anymore, so not the best range that we have. Let's just finish this
You've
one.
got a good deal there.
Going there, and there we actually have also a main road. And here I would like to have then a few more houses, right? But before we can do that, we do need another marketplace. I'm not going to... Now wait a second, what I could do here is, I could place it here. Oh, this one is only for this orchard there anymore. So what I can do instead, I can just build the road here, right? Get rid of the road here, and also of the marketplace there, of the warehouse. Replace it with some fields, very good. And then I can have a whole new district squeezing in here. It's going to have then the road. And here we can now squeeze in some buildings. 3 of them, very good. Here another block. And perhaps here a few more blocks then as well. Where there used to be some apple trees, no longer. The city is growing. The city must grow. More buildings here. And here perhaps 1 row with buildings, just where then the apple trees start. Here perhaps we don't need this one any longer. And I can just have a few more of these peasants here then as well. Very good. Just the streets. And thus this district has been born as well. And yep, another whole block is on fire again, these peasant houses. Let's have another fire station in that area, and also here on the far outside area. So there we have 2 additional ones now. That should be fine. Let's just check my beer island real quick. As we can see, herb and grain is piling up, so that means I can have more breweries. Let's add 2 more into this area. 2 more of them, and I will probably also need a few more herb gardens, because they don't produce that much. Let's add another one here, and here, and 2 more here. And I can totally see myself having some vacation time in this area too, with all these beautiful monastery gardens. Let's upgrade those warehouses there. And I will probably have 1 more brewery, because I'm greedy. Right, of all the beer that we have. Do we have an... Yeah, we actually have a non-player character here. A castle there is as well. He would actually give us some armies for beer. So if once we have him connected to us, we could, yeah, let's do this. Let's have a warehouse here. Let's connect his area with ours, and thus we have a connection with Barnabas, as he's called. And Barnabas would now give us some robber baron camps for a bit of beer and some money, but that's not much. And this special unit has few hit points, but can camouflage itself and undermine walls over long distances. So that is something. Right, bread, as we can see, is full. The linen garments is full too, and the meat is going down. And by the way, we have also now unlocked the salt mine finally, so we can make some salt out of coal and brine. So the only thing we would need is then the salt mine. We still don't have a coal mine though, right? And since the coal consumption is going quite up, we do need more coal than ever. So Wolf's Haven is no longer doing it for us, right? The charcoal burner that we would need, the additional linen garments that we would need. I think with the cider we are safe because we have a lot of space around the city itself. But we're going to move our linen garments now to Kurang, as it's called. Here we can then have that. For that, I already have commissioned a new ship that is coming out soon. And of course we closely monitor the beer. And what we also have is now, because we have so much bread, I'm also selling it now. So we're making a bit of a profit there as well with that. Also, we should be starting an escort of our own soon. A big escort that is going for the weapons, right? Here we have a few ships. These ships are now going to defend that trader here, and this trader is going to be Fishes, that is, or the Charred City, that is, as well. Here we got lots of destroyed buildings, so kind of like these ash buildings there. I do have carpenters in every district, so it takes a bit of time. And by the way, yeah, since some of these buildings are more higher quality now, more made of stone, the frequency for fires occurs less often, right? So there's less fire in these districts here. So we can see better buildings there than, for example, in the only peasant district at the moment. So there we have lots of these charred bird buildings. But that's something that's going to change with the future. Anyway, we do have another problem that is a bit more imminent, and that is that we don't have any linen garments anymore, and also the meat is low. So that has been a process for quite some time now. The problem is here, Wolf's Haven is completely full. So I would not like to keep the... And once again, we do have some fighting here, but as we can see, one is down, but I think I'm going to lose a warship there. Let's just get us another warship there out. No problem. Making our patrols there a bit more powerful. Do we lose one? How's it looking? Yeah, it's rather going down with one of my ships than, you know, getting home safely. So this pirate AI is pretty self-destructive overall. What we want is, we want to move my linen garment production down here to Kurang. So we have the space here, we have the fertility, we have honey here as well. Honey is something we can get later, and we don't need that much space from it. The linen garments is way more important, and unfortunately I'm running a bit out of space. We do need wine a lot, so wine is going to be here. That's... Wait a second, do we have the iron there as well? Oh, we don't have much iron. Because wine does need some iron bars there as well. But we're going to fix this somehow later. There's still an island that is available, as I can see. And, I mean, it's in front of Giovanni, but it is in a direct connection. We might actually go for this island there for future productions then as well. But we need to fix those things. And the good thing is, since we finished some of our missions, if you remember, we do have now a few ships here ready as well that we can use. So for example, Arias here, which is still one of our traders. And Arias, well, I'm going to put some tools on it, some wood on it. Wait a second, we want to go to this island there. Let's rather take these things from Sleepy Hollow, because everything is being transported to Sleepy Hollow. And as we can see, we're pretty capped there. That's something. While I continue down here with, well, my next production. So this one will leave, and here we're going to have the linen garments, right? We already have building materials here. So the only thing that I need to do is, well, I need to spam it full with hemp farms and weaver huts. And a bit later it also looks like this with our hemp farms. So we still have room to grow here too. Then we just need the weaver mills. And that's about 9 of them. So let's just see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Very good. So there we got our first, well, more or less production now for the linen cotton that we need, that we have then here, or linen garments that we have. Let's just unload the rest of it. Meanwhile, also, my other ship arrived here at this uninhabited island, and we can settle here. Of course, my opponents won't like that, but my opponents basically don't like anything. And we're just going to unload everything that we have. And the cool thing is now here I already have the building resources for some proper defense that we can put out there, because of course we do need that defense here as well. Let's have 2 towers for now. That should be fine. Let's unload all the rest. And I think I've also constructed another ship there, right? Nemesis. And Nemesis will also be on the pottery now as well. So let's add Nemesis to the trade route. As we can see, one is now down here. Going up there again, it's a small trading ship. Nemesis is much faster. So this ship here will then complement this ship with the pottery, because one ship is not enough anymore for all the pottery, even though we have enough pottery down here on this island here as well. As we can see, there we have it, and it's pretty full there almost all the time. Can we upgrade this one? No, we cannot. I probably will have to have another warehouse here as well, that I can add to my massive pottery production, right? It's very important that these goods, of course, stay up there. Now, that is that. In Kurang, we have the warehouses already, or the storehouses. Let's also upgrade our warehouse there. And as we can see, the linen garments is coming in. It's going to be a short trade route, so Breeze is doing that for me. That is a new one here, and linen garments, I think 2 it is now, because we already have one. I'm going to keep the one in Wolfshaven for now. I don't know, perhaps later we'll need to mix this up. Let's get it there to the west. Perhaps later Kurang is going to be our only island then for this. But right now, let's add it. And this should be enough, because it's a fast ship anyway. And Breeze, there you are. And Breeze is now on that route, delivering the resources to Sleepy Hollow. So another trade route. How's the beer and the bread looking? That's perfect. So this is still going up. And what I can also see is we really have a lot of resources I would like to upgrade, but it's not possible at the moment because we barely have enough resources sometimes. Linen garments is fine again. The meat hopefully is not looking so bad anymore. And it's really just the linen garments then, from what I can see, that is looking bad right now. So hopefully we fixed it with that. And after a bit of time, it's finally, once again, the chance we have to upgrade more to patricians, which is what we need, because with that we can unlock more buildings then. We have the resources for that as well. As we can see, there it is already. So we should have unlocked. I'm still hoping that we are seeing the coal mine at some point now. For now, we have unlocked the books as a new resource that my people want. That is fine, and the leather jerkins are open now as well. Let's just see, those guys here, they don't want to upgrade yet because they're missing a monastery and also the guardhouse. So in this district and in this district, we do need these additional houses there. Money-wise, we have a bit of money at the side. Let's just check real quick the guardhouse. So as we can see, there we already have 2 now. That means I will need one this district. Perhaps I can get rid of... Then I would be skipping some. This is looking better. The problem is also these houses there, so we'll need to have them rather close there for now. So we might just have one here. Of course, this is not taking them in all the buildings, but we still need these blocks here as well, right? And we don't have them at the moment in our district, so they are being reached with that, and those guys here are being reached when I build another one here. That is the guardhouses. Let's build this one there as well, and this one. Very good. And then we still need the monasteries as well. Let's just check as well. They unfortunately, well, fortunately, they have a better radius at least, because the radius is really bad so far when it comes to these things. And what I can see is this is a smaller monastery. Look at that. We have several monasteries. We have this one. And we have this one. I gotta say though, I like this one much more than this, but we still could have one of these as well. Most likely in this area. So let's get rid of those houses there. And also on this area here, right? So let's just check this. There we have... There I should have it. Right, and there we can have the smaller one. Just see the smaller one. For real, the smaller one though still needs to get rid of the other buildings there as well. It's still bigger than one small house, right? So for this block here to work, yeah, we do need to get rid... We can get rid of these buildings there and squeeze it in then into this block there. right? And the other one, a bigger one, comes in here again. Perfect. So there we got a lot of new houses now, and look at that, how it's piling up. These guys still don't want to upgrade. Why not? Oh, there's no road connection for this one. Totally right. Now they want. Now it's jumping up. And what I'm also already doing is, in the background, I'm paving the roads for my city. So we do have several options there as well. This one here, and the new one, which is this one. I like this one more than this one, even though this one is not so bad either, right? We might just have it a mix like in real life too, having some mixed paved roads. The important thing is though that we get rid of all these dirt roads here, but they're costing a lot of stone. I mean, I do have a lot of stone, but I also want to use a lot of stone now for the upgrades. So let's upgrade happily away.
Nothing can stop your
And we are a
growth.
city. Sleepy Hollow finally has reached the city status. 1,190 patricians. Another 200 honor that we gain with that. And the next step would be then the nobleman already. So we cannot endlessly go now for patricians and get more honor points, unfortunately. But we can still upgrade all day long. We also got the first baggers that are paying a real price. So this time my patricians would pay a real price of 22,000 if I decline them. And I think this is a good opportunity to double my money that we have right now. And with that we have 45,000 coin right now. And this time they will not invade us. Next time they might. I might also just keep an army here and, well, decline them forever and just get, well, a lot of money there on the side as well. Nice income. Declining baggers. This might be something. Now let's just see. We have stone is not so much coming in, but as we can see, we're really digging it up here now around our monument that we will have there at some point. There are lots of patricians here already. This part here we still need to make 2 patricians, and here we still have a bit that we can upgrade there as well. I've also relocated my guardhouse a bit more to the south, because then I can get this whole district here into its area of effect as well, so I can upgrade those buildings there, as we can see as well. Thank you, Giacomo, for purchasing a few goods here. This is looking cute, so we'll need to upgrade those pioneer houses then there as well, peasant houses. There we have more patricians, so that's a lot. 2,200 coin we make right now. Let's just check my balance real quick. Everything is still stable, also my beer and bread. The only thing that's, yeah, linen garments is not that stable yet. There's a batch coming in, so it's going above 100 again, but it's still not where I would like to have it. Other than that, I don't think we have much problems with productions at the moment. That might give me the opportunity of going with the next one, which would be the leather jerkins or the books. Now, the books would need indigo from the south. That's a bit of a bigger one. And the leather jerkins would need more salt. Stuff that we just don't have, because we still don't have a salt. Wait a second, salt mine we have. So salt mine wouldn't be the biggest problem, right? We have the salt here. It only needs then, I think, coal, right? And we still don't have the coal mine. It's incredible, really, because we would need a lot of coal. But I guess that's one of the difficulties here. We do need more room for burning wood. Up here we have nothing. We have, that's a good thing we need for the books. We have the rivers here for making, yeah, let's pay the tribute, for making paper, right? We have that here. That's the paper. It will only consume us some wood. So this production chain is really good, or almost finished. So we can have a warehouse here where we're going to have the paper mills. The only thing we need for the books is the indigo. Now indigo is something we get from the south. For that, I will need some more building resources again. Let's just check the south there. There we have the indigo farm, wood and tools. Right, so those resources we need a lot. And then we just need a fitting island for that. Now, this one, it's not. Is it the main island? It's this one. It's Murph, where we already have the pottery production. And here we can then have our indigo production as well. It's a good coincidence that we have it here. Because, as we can see, we have this industry here that doesn't take much space. And we can just expand it to this whole area here, right? We will never need more, I think. And to the south here of this island, we can have lots of these indigos. And we already have the resources here. So let's build us the Nivarias.
Let me give you a
Once again. The Nivarias we need... That's not a Noria. That's an Noria. Oh, that's interesting. It's also a tower if we wanted to have a tower. But I'd rather have this building there. There we have then the first one. And here we have the second one for more. It's okay that it's overlapping here because this warehouse has not a bigger range. Anyway, we can still go with, I think here. Righto, for yet another Moria then as well. For this whole area. Very good. Right, so that's going to be lots of farms there that we can place there. We already have the ship for it as well. So that trader that we have. And let's just build us another trader there as well. In the meantime, a medium one. For traders, I'm only going medium now. For the warships, we need cannons. That is another production chain that we should be aiming for soon. So that's the cannon foundry. It just requires iron and wood. So it's not that much more expensive than anything we have so far. And we already have the iron production here in Sleepy Hollow. So I can just add these cannon foundries then here to this whole production chain as well. And... oh, yeah, let's add one. It's 6,000 that one of these costs me. It's a nice building there. And this one we have now here with the other things. It's costing more wood again. We're going to have the paper mills as well that cost wood. So ramping up the wood production is a necessity at this point as well. Here in Wolfshaven, I think we have a wood production that is pretty full. So it's capped. And we still have the trade route as well, right? Let's just check the trade route. There it is. Meat, stone, or was it? No, it's not stone. There is the wood, building materials. As we can see, it's coming back almost empty-handed there. So wood we have enough at the moment. Very good. Here we have now fertile land. Let's upgrade my warehouses. And then we can just place these beautiful indigo farms there right next to each other. And this is how it's looking then. So quite a lot of indigo farms. And now we have Arias here. And Arias is going to be on that trade route for the indigo.
2 players have agreed to peace.
Oh no, that's not good. I don't like to have peace between my enemies. There we have that. And as we can see, there are some pirates here as well. So I will need to do something about that as well. And yeah, there's the attack from it. Let's load the indigo. In this case, we can go full. It's a big ship. It's a bit of a longer distance trade route. And we're delivering all of that. And Marlin Arias, there you are. Now, Arias is doing the job. In that case, let's just see what's happening here. There's a pirate attacking. The problem is, though, my ships are not... I mean, we could put them to offensive combat and then they would attack more often. 2 ships can take care of that. Let's just see. Do we have another one? No, I will need to get another... No, wait a second. Not... Oh, yeah, a warship. Let's go with a warship. It's the last medium one that I would like to go, and then we can soon go with the bigger ones, since I have the cannons then available as well. There's the next already. We should be able to sink this one, and we are, though we've taken some damage. There's more ships coming. Let's attack, and let's move with this one in here, right? It's going to tank a bit there. Hopefully this one's not attacking. It's attacking my weaker one right away, so I'm going to lose this one. Yep. There's no chance for it. That was smart, by the way. So he was attacking my weaker one before we did anything else there. But my ships are coming. And as we can see, we do have quite a few warships ready there as well. So I might just add them now as a bigger fleet. And then we have another one. Very good. Another warship. So we have, let's see, those 3 are going to protect this one with the offensive one. And we are also going to say these 2 ships are going to protect this one here with the offensive as well. So they're not going to be too passive there. Let's just check. Very good. We have the stone here as well. So I think we might just continue with upgrading more houses here. Getting indigo is expensive after all, and maintaining a fleet is even more expensive. And we just have so many people that want to upgrade 100 at the moment. I'm not going to upgrade 100 right away. This would totally put my balance out of whack. But it's also nice to see a few more of them. By the way, I will need... Just see up here. We don't have a monastery and a guardhouse yet. So let's just check this as well. There we have the guardhouse. And by the way, we're getting some really cool buildings there now. We're also getting the playhouse, this one. We are getting now also a prison chamber, more or less, we're getting gardens. So the gardens we can then use for beautification and I think recreation. Yep, because that is actually a new need they have. That's the pleasure gardens, right? They want that as well. Before we can upgrade them to noblemen, we'll need to get some parks up as well. For now, I'm happy with the guardhouse. And it's going to be... Is this one affected? Nope, unfortunately it's not. So either I keep it there and I would have to overlap a bit more. Like this. This is fine, so we're going to get rid of those two buildings there for the guardhouse. And then I'm going to need the monastery as well, which is a bit bigger. And I think the monastery... Yeah, I'm going to squeeze the monastery in here. So there we have this one, and then a monastery. And I just love these bigger monastery buildings. Even though they cost more space, it's still much nicer to look at them than the other very odd thing there. This one, the smaller one. There we have it. I don't like this so much. Oh, up here actually, he's risking his own life once again. Let's just get some, let's surprise him with the new tower that I'm putting up there. This one. Right, so he's absolutely got no chance there. This one is doing a lot of damage. I love the attack power of this one. And going down, delivering 15 tons of weapons. Yeah, we can do that. I do have the trader actually. We can do this quest. And I think, do we have another one? Oh yeah, the 3 flotsams again on this side here. It's always over there. It's a bit strange. This quest we can do, it gives them some honor points. And by the way, speaking of honor points, we might upgrade the capacity and the speed of my ships. That is a pretty cool one. We might also increase the damage done to all my camps. And reinforcing the towers. Can the towers do more damage as well? Nope, unfortunately they cannot. No, I don't want to spend my honor yet. We might need it for something. Alright, now we can happily upgrade those buildings here too. So around the cathedral, once I start the monument, I will have patricians all around it now. These two here are still peasants, but well, we're going to tend to them as well then soon. Oh, and that's already it again. I'm out of stone. But boy, this town is getting somewhere now. And just wait for the nobleman buildings that I'm going to add as well. Then once we are completed here, so indigo is coming in now soon. And then we can start with the book's production. Stay tuned.